Question 1, how to treat extreme hair fall. Hair fall is, so just a quick look at the causes and treatments. Hair fall can be caused by a multitude of factors. So some people can be prone to it because of their genetics. Usme typically hormones have a role to play. Your hair follicles are just more susceptible to some hormones than other people's are. So that's one of the reasons. The other thing would be diet, stress, certain medications. So first off, when it comes to any skin and hair condition, it's very important to identify the underlying cause. For example, if your hair loss is being caused by malnutrition of sorts, supplementing your diet with what it's lacking in will typically help. But if you try other stuff that might not, till you actually fix the underlying cause. So number 1 is identifying the underlying cause. And then once you've kind of done that, there are a number of things that can really help with hair loss. Rosemary oil is something a lot of people have seen success with. By the way, just sort of dropping hints here, but we are launching something in the hair loss domain as well, hair loss and regrowth. So just keep an eye out for that. The second thing that a lot of doctors also recommend, and that has shown good results as well, is minoxidil. You can get that over the counter. Also, कुछ drugs होते हैं that doctors give orally, especially to men who have male pattern baldness, right? So finasteride, for instance. But again, you need to go see a doctor to do that. Other ingredients typically that help, coffee can help stimulate the scalp, right? So anything, even scalp massage, anything that can help stimulate the scalp. So that's the other thing. But keep in mind that बालों को regrow होने के अंदर, so even in the clinical studies that have been done on different ingredients, it typically takes about 6 months to start seeing results. So go at it with everything that you've got, but then bear in mind that हफ्ते में results नहीं नजर आएंगे, महीने में नहीं आएंगे, 3 महीने में भी नहीं आएंगे, right? You have to stick through, you have to follow through, and you have to continue with it for 6 months to actually start seeing a visible impact because your hair takes time to grow. So that's the most important thing to bear in mind. All right, next question. Can we exfoliate the scalp with glycolic acid? Yes, you can, because like the skin on your face, your scalp is also skin. It's similar in structure to the skin on your face. There are obviously differences in the sense that it has a lot more densely packed hair follicles, the hair is thicker, and there are definitely differences on that front, but it is skin at the end of the day, and things that can help your facial skin can typically also have a positive impact on the skin on your scalp. 100% something that you could give a go to. Just don't overdo it, because like facial skin, scalp skin can also get irritated if you overdo exfoliation. Why do we get pimples on the scalp? जिस तरह आपकी फेस के स्किन के ऊपर pores होते हैं और hair follicles होते हैं जो clog हो जाते हैं and you get pimples. Similarly, आपकी scalp के ऊपर भी hair follicles और pores होते हैं, right? So those can also get clogged and you can get pimples. You can also get an infection on the scalp that can cause like tiny bumps or pimples. Like could be fungal, could be, some people can get viral infection as well. So in this case, if you do have them, one of the things that I would try is the salicylic acid shampoo. But if they're really not going away, you should show a dermatologist for a diagnosis के किस चीज से cause हो रहे हैं, right? So that's important over there. Getting ruling out something weird that could possibly be causing the pimples on your scalp. Can one oil their hair while having seborrheic dermatitis? If not, how can they strengthen their hair? If you have seborrheic dermatitis, i.e. dandruff on your scalp, I do not recommend oiling the scalp, primarily because oils, especially the traditional वाले जो हमारे देसी इस्तेमाल होते हैं, while they can be really, really good for some people, when it comes to dandruff is caused by a fungus, and the fungus feeds on these oils to grow even faster. So they could aggravate the condition. Okay? So I would not recommend oiling the scalp if you have seborrheic dermatitis. How can you strengthen the hair? I'm assuming here that you have your dandruff and seborrheic dermatitis hair care routine sorted. If you don't, you need to wash your hair every day with a clarified rebalance shampoo, 2 to 3 times a week, salicylic acid shampoo to help really control the dandruff, and then 100% follow up with conditioner. That's how you strengthen the hair. Conditioner basically coats the strand of your hair ताकि उसमें फ्रिक्शन कम हो जाती है, फ्रिक्शन कम होती है तो बाल टूटने का चांस कम हो जाता है, ठीक है? It makes brushing easier, helps control frizz. So 100% condition the hair. That's the easiest way to make your hair stronger. If you can't oil your hair, etc. You should condition your hair even if you have been oiling it. So that's something you 100% must do after you shampoo. Chote wale, so maybe if you have really short hair, you can get away with it because the oils on your scalp can actually reach the tips of your hair to kind of moisturize them. But if your hair is long, then you definitely want to condition. Shampoo is for the scalp and conditioner is for the hair strand. So you want to start from the bottom up when you're conditioning, and when you are shampooing, you want to focus on the scalp. Should you wash your face before reapplying sunscreen, or is it okay to just reapply? No, you don't need to wash your face before reapplying sunscreen. You can just reapply as is. Does Yasmeen use AccuFix? My team here has written yes, bestie. Yeah, 100% I do. And for those who are curious, my skincare routine, if you really want to know, I don't like washing my face. It's just kind of, I find it annoying, the water dripping everywhere and whatnot. So if I can get away without washing my face like I do in the morning, I avoid it. I just kind of, rinse my face with a little bit of water and then follow up with vitamin C serum and vitamin B3, B5E. If I'm going out, then also the sunscreen. Usually I don't always apply sunscreen indoors, especially again, I'm not close to the sun, so I don't always apply sunscreen. If your skin, अब यहाँ से सवाल उठेगा कि क्या अंदर sunscreen लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So उसपे ये है कि if your skin is prone to pigmentation, right, and it's extremely prone to pigmentation, then 100% apply sunscreen indoors as well, because pigmentation can be aggravated even by visible light. ठीक है? तो फिर तो आप लगाओ. But if your skin is not that prone to pigmentation and it's normal and you don't have a lot of sun exposure, the curtains are closed, etc., then you can by all means skip it. You can also skip it. So, but if you're going out, then 100% you do need to wear sunscreen, because the sun is the key cause of skin aging. But if you are applying it even when you're indoors in the morning, that's also good, because it kind of helps to build that habit. But if you remember, even when if you're going out and you remember and you're not generally applying it on a daily basis when you're in the enclosed quarters, that's okay. So as far as my nighttime skincare routine is concerned, like I mentioned, मुझे कोई मुंह धोना बहुत पसंद नहीं है. So I typically, we're launching a new micellar water, by the way, just dropping that out here soon. So I typically just tend to wipe my face with that, rinse with water. The same thing I do in the morning, vitamin C serum, vitamin B3, B5E. Most days I follow up with retinoin, and a couple of days I usually use either our salicylic acid moisturizer or our emulsion, because my skin is acne prone. So retinoids really do help scalp health as well, and they can help like with your hair growth, etc. So that is something, if you guys haven't tried, I would recommend giving that a go. So that's a wrap on the FAQs for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Inshallah, more questions are coming. If there are any that you would like us to cover, please drop them in the comments below and we will report them in future videos.